Hello. Wishing you a blessed solemnity of the Ascension of our Lord. I'm Shannon Ochoa, co-founder and vice president of Eden Invitation. In each of today's readings, we hear of the gifts bestowed on us in baptism and what baptism can unlock for us. Now, before Jesus ascends, he reminds us of the necessity of our baptism. He shares the fruits of baptism and then calls us on to go and share those fruits with others. These readings remind us that we're not just called to receive our baptism, but also called to be good stewards of it, to use the graces we've received and actually enact them and live them out in our church and in our world. For those with LGBTQ plus experiences in the church, we often hear these individuals spoken more as subjects of ministry. Resources focus mainly on how to help or accompany these individuals, which, though that is deeply essential, here at Eden Invitation, we're actually working to form disciples in living into their baptismal mission, right? To go forth and to make a self-gift and share the gospel as Jesus calls us. We're accompanying individuals from encounter to living out the fullness of their baptism in committed discipleship. I remember a number of years ago receiving a community member's story who reached out unsure of where they landed with the church's teaching. This was all totally new, the concept of what the church taught. And on that call, they were deeply concerned of what this meant for their life. And I just started with, have you encountered the Lord? And we talked about prayer. And I gave them tools on encountering God in prayer to drive into that intimate relationship. And we just started with that confirmation of baptismal identity as a child first. Fast forward some time and they reached a point of fully entering the church and kind of living into the air piece of their baptism, that sense of mission, by serving then as a community volunteer leading one of our hearth groups. And now they continue to make a gift of themselves in their work, their communities, and the church. And that's just one story among many. Praise be to God. Over the past 2 weeks, we've been sharing stories from our community members and our staff of how they're living out their baptismal call and mission in the church and in the world uniquely. And by your generosity, the grace of God, and the hard work of our staff and community volunteers, Eden Invitation has empowered hundreds of disciples to lean into those gifts bestowed on them in baptism. And you can help multiply our impact. Today is the last day of our anniversary drive, and we still have a ways to go towards our $50,000 goal. Your gift helps us offer most of our programming free of charge to striving disciples. To get a sense of what your impact can do, I'll share a couple examples. A gift of $20 provides a book club text for a guide, one of our trained volunteers, or a participant in financial need. $250 helps us train one of those volunteers to serve for a year, helping us empower even more people and make community more accessible. A gift of $1,000 provides 1 minute of finished video footage for testimonial videos. And these videos reach individuals with LGBTQ plus experiences, really helping them to find faithful and dynamic community. And also they serve as resources for the church for people to share as witnesses. So I invite you to partner with us today in a special way for this anniversary drive. Today is your last chance to give to help us raise $50,000 towards the growth of our programs and resources to meet the ever-growing interest. The need is there. And will you help us get there? Would you consider a one-time sacrificial gift to help us do just that? To make a gift, visit edeninvitation.com/donate. Thank you so much for your consideration. And please keep us in your prayers as we keep you in ours. God bless.